Well, good morning. Good to see you all here. You'll forgive me, I have to drink water every once in a while. And back in November, I had a heart attack, and my doctor says I'm dehydrated, so I have to drink lots of water. So the last time I had my appointment with him, he says, "How much water are you drinking?" And I said, "Every morning I drink 1 gallon of water in my coffee." He didn't like that one, so if I have to sip over here, please forgive me. But it is a pleasure, and when Dr. Bloom invited me, I couldn't help but think of one of my favorite stories about Charles Spurgeon. You know who Charles Spurgeon was. In London, England, he pastored the Metropolitan Tabernacle, and his grandfather was also a pastor up in the country. And one time he invited his grandson to come to preach, and they started the service, and Charles wasn't there. They sang the hymn, they took up the offering, they sang another hymn. Charles Spurgeon wasn't anywhere to be found. And so Grandpa Spurgeon began the sermon, and just as he began the sermon, the door opened, and guess who walked in? It was Charles Spurgeon. And so Grandpa invited him to come up, told him where the sermon started, and he had to finish it. But here's what he said. He said, "My grandson can preach the gospel better than me, but he can't preach a better gospel. He can't preach the gospel any better, you see." And so here's the thing. Dr. Bloom can preach the gospel a lot better than me, and I'm going to let him do that. But I'm going to preach the gospel. And it's not how you preach the gospel, it's how